Next.
I just want you to explain. I was surprised to find out that I'm not going to be able to flush my toilet. So I think y'all need to explain how we're supposed to deal with that. And my second part is, in all of your collaborations and in all of your budgetary conferences and meetings, has PG&E ever considered going into some kind of collaboration with all of us? For those of us that may be able to buy a generator, we should be compensated for some of that, because what happened with you guys is not our fault. And at the end of the day, we're being held hostage for something that we did not do. So I don't have $679, which is the lowest generator I found back here, to go and buy a generator. It means that I have to go into a fund that is my emergency fund. So why have you guys not thought about collaborating with all of us? You guys are getting bonuses, $11 million bonuses, you know, this, that, and the other, and we're being held hostage. So is there some way you can take this back, since you're the community education officer, public information person, to figure out how you can help us so that we are not stuck with no medication, children that can't use their breathing machines, elderly that don't have water. This gentleman over here advised me to go buy dry ice and put it in my freezer. But if my freezer's not plugged in, how does that benefit me? So please let us know how we're supposed to flush the toilets, because a lot of folks, I was shocked that PG&E, how is that associated with my water? So explain how we're supposed to do that during all of this PSPS stuff that's going on.
So Sheriff Martin made an excellent suggestion a couple weeks ago. If you do have a bathtub, you are being warned 48 hours in advance that the power will be shut off, meaning you still have power for 48 hours. Sheriff Martin advised that he heard an idea where people were filling up their bathtubs with water to the very top, so then you're able to move water from the bathtub into the toilet to be able to flush your toilet. That's just one idea. But and the other thing you can do is, if you have buckets, or like what my girlfriend and I used was a bucket that we used to mop the floor. We fill that up with water and put it in the toilet to be able to use the toilet. Growing up in Guerneville, the power would always be out in the wintertime. So filling up buckets with water helps you flush the toilet. The other part of your question, I'm sorry I don't have a good answer for, but we're here today to address that second part of your question, to be able to engage and to inform the community about all the different things that PG&E is currently doing. And we can't do it alone, and we need the help of our community, and we have been engaging with your local government and your local stakeholders to be able to help you as much as possible.
I would just be happy if I had to put out $679. I would just be happy to hear that PG&E is willing to give me a $50 credit on my PG&E bill for the next 12 months. But just to say here, you know, this is one shut off. 3 weeks from now, you might have another one. 3 weeks from now, you might have another one, and say there's nothing that you can do to help me with that. That's like, you know, not cool. It's a multi-billion-dollar company.